Good afternoon and welcome back to ChessMess. This time we will be showing you how the pawns move. This is a pawn. It's the smallest piece on the board and also the weakest. When you start the game, you have 8 pawns on your second rank. We've just limited ourselves to 3 just to go through the pawn moves, just to make it simple. You normally have 8 on your second rank as white, and as black you'll have 8 on the 7th rank, which is your own second rank from your perspective. Now, the pawns, the way they move is that they only move forwards. They only ever advance, and usually they only advance 1 square at a time. So let's just show you that. They cannot go backwards or to the sides, they just advance like this. Now, when they're at this point, you might expect that I can take the black pawn with my white pawn, but that's not the case. When they're opposite each other like this, they're blocking each other's paths and they can't carry on, they can't continue. However, they are able to take other pieces that are diagonally 1 square forward from them. So if we just play a little bit more, we'll show you this. At this point, my pawn can take the black pawn like this. And from this point, my pawn can continue moving forwards. Let's just play through. I have the choice here. I can either take this pawn diagonally, or I can advance further. Now, there is a special move when you begin. If it's the pawn's first move, you may choose to move 2 squares forwards instead of the 1 square. Let's just demonstrate this quickly. That's the capture from the black side, and the position that we've arrived at here allows us to demonstrate another special move that the pawns can do. It's called en passant, and it's very unusual, but we need to explain it. So you can see the black pawn has advanced to his 5th rank, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and from my perspective, I might think that my white pawn can just go 2 squares forward because it's his first move from his 2nd rank, and just go beyond the black pawn so that he can't catch me. But there is a special move that black can now do, which is only available on the move directly after moving forward 2, and that's called en passant. And we shall demonstrate this. You just take diagonally as if the white pawn had only moved 1 square forward. And that's it for en passant. You cannot do that diagonally taking move like this if white did an intervening move after moving 2 squares forwards. So it's only available directly after you try to pass, not at any time subsequent to that. Okay, so now we have one thing left to explain about the pawns, and that is if they reach the 8th rank from their perspective, they get to promote. Let's just demonstrate what that means. Imagine I've got a pawn going up the side here. Let's just move to demonstrate. Now I do crazy moves with my king. At this point, the pawn reaches his 8th rank, and he gets to convert himself into any other chess piece, excluding the pawn or the king. Most of the time you're going to want to promote to a queen. There we are. And this is why the queen and king endgame that we showed you in an earlier video is very important, because when you get down to 1 pawn, most of the endgame techniques involve trying to promote the pawn to a queen in order to win the game. And that's about it for the basic pawn movements.